2022 Specialized Tarmac SL7 in a size 54, stock with all the new DURA 9200, weighing 15 pounds 3 ounces, and in kilos, right at 6.88 kilos. Stay tuned to after video where you get a free buy sound test on those wheels right there. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back from that video, and today I have you guys a beautiful 2022 Specialized Tarmac SL7 and a custom frame build-up. As you guys just saw, it weighed right around 6.88 kilos, which is just about 15 pounds even. This bike does have some upgrades on it. It's not a stock bike, and as the weight that you guys just saw, it did have these two cages included. I know it's not pedals on there, but these are two stock S-Work bottle cages on there, so keep that in mind. But I think in terms of what this bike is, it has some beautiful upgrades on there. We did obviously you can see the ceramic speed oversized pulley. We got rid of the stock bottom bracket and put on a ceramic speed bottom bracket as well. So that's heavier than a normal bottom bracket. That cage is heavier than a normal cage. This saddle is normal than a heavier saddle. So I think out the box, and this is a different bar too. I don't have the Rapide bars yet. No one has the Rapides. They pretty much sold out. They came back in stock and they sold out again. But this bike I think is right at 6.8 kilos when you remove the bottle cage, obviously, being a 54. So beautiful bike. I mean, this color is still one of the hottest colors out. I think it's an absolute dream color. It's a matte black with kind of this rainbow flake inside there. You have the brushed silver over it. It's a gorgeous bike. But I'll go over the whole bike, show you guys the cockpit, talk about everything we did to it. I got a dream build video of this bike coming up. I don't know if this video will come out first or the dream build will come out, but I kind of built it up in the store by myself and just took video while doing it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. But anyway, start off with the cockpit. We did here the zip flat handlebar, full carbon fiber bar. The bar retails for $340. Sorry for the one here, guys. And it is the SL7 ergo bar, so you guys can see it's so flat. Hides the cables pretty well and does its job that it needs to do. For the tape, we did the Supercaz bar tape with the backwards no tape on there. And then also the bike came with the stem for the frame set, so it's an S-Work stem, 100 millimeter stem. I think it's 100. Is it 90? No, it's 90 millimeter stem, sorry. Titanium bolts, and then also it's included with the integrated bar and stem mount. For the shifters, we have on there the brand new Grupo, the DURA 9200. There are the wireless shifters that connect now to the rear derailleur. But look at the paint job on that, it was so beautiful. But yes, longer hoods, not as aggressive pattern on the rubber, bigger paddles, better braking, better shifting. Everything on it is faster, better, all the buzzwords you want on there. That's what the bike does. There you go, I got the mic attached now, so it should be better. But yes, I had a blast building this thing up with the new group set on there. Going down to the head tube, we have the brushed silver Specialized logo. And you can see right there in the sunlight, the fork, how it has that kind of glitter paint. The wheels that are on here are going to be the Revolve Rapide CLX wheel set, 51 millimeters in the front, 60 millimeters in the rear. These wheels stick out with a mean 35 millimeter outer width measurement, and they are not tubeless ready. They come with bladed spokes and their own CLX hubs. And then for the rotors that we put on here are going to be the the Shimano, basically XTR rotors, but they're the new Shimano DURA rotors with the DURA flat mount disc brake as well. Keep in mind as well for these wheels, we have on here the Turbo Cotton 7x26C tires, and then we can see a better here shot of the ceramic speed bottom bracket. But with the upgraded brake caliper, it is 10% wider, so that way you're not going to get that grime, that grit whenever you squeeze a brake, whenever you're riding. If you're riding on a dirty day, you're not gonna have the issue. Also with the Tarmac, for tire clearance, you can get about a 700 by, I wanna say a 32C tire on there. I've seen people get a 33C tire on there, but you can get away with a 32C tire on there. So it does have a lot of clearance on there for tires. I don't know why you wanna put one of those on there, but to give you for reference, the 58 that I did on this bike was riding a 700 by 30C tire, and he has no problems riding that. Going down to the paint job, again, we have that beautiful rainbow flake with the chrome on there. And then the cages are a Specialized S-Works bottle cage with the matte carbon, the S-Works bottle cage bolts, S-Works bottle cage bolts, and the matte carbon. And then with S-Works, that's why you pay that premium. It is the Fact Carbon 12R. For the crank set on here, it's going to be the DURA crank set, the 9200. It is a 172.5 crank, 5236 chainring, and then you have the new DURA 12-speed front derailleur. Much smaller, no more adjustments on the front derailleur with the higher low limit screws. That's all done through an app. And then we have on there the 12-speed XTR DURA chain that goes to the back of the new 12-speed DURA cassette. 11 tooth on the bottom, 30 tooth on the top. They give you a wide gear range now with these 12 speeds. You can put whatever you kind of want to on there. Also, this cage stock system, I don't know about the ceramic speed, but the stock cage in there, you can run 1134 in the back and a 54 in the front because of the longer cage now. So there's a lot of options you can do with running that cable, that cage on there. So you get a lot more gear range of what you want to do. And unlike SRAM where they put a 10 tooth on there, Shimano kept the 11 tooth here and put a 16 tooth cog in the middle to make up, because they feel that riders would utilize this 16 tooth more than a 10 tooth on the bottom. So just to let you guys know that. Now with the charging situation, you charge the Di2 back here now. There is no more junction box underneath the seat post. There's no more junction box underneath the handlebars. You do all your charging back here. You have a function button back here to pair to Bluetooth. You have a function button back here to tear and trim the shifting. That rear derailleur now is your money maker. That's why that thing is, I think, now like $150 for that rear derailleur by itself. It is very expensive. For the rear wheels, it's the Revol Rapide CLX, like I said before. It is 60 millimeter depth wheel, and we have on there a 700 by 26 turbo cotton tire, and then the CLX rear hub with DT240 bearings inside there and bladed spokes as well. Again, non-tubeless on there, so keep that in mind. With these frame builds, they have on here the old seat posts, just in case you want to run on here a Di2 11 speed. So these seat posts are the older style seat posts, just to give people options, but minimal in weight. I think it's like 10, 20 grams. I think like 10, 15 grams difference from the stock seat post to the seat post right here. And then we changed out the saddle to an S-Works power mirror saddle instead of the stock power mirror saddle, instead of the stock power saddle. Carbon fiber rails, 3D printed material to give you support. Carbon fiber body. This saddle retails for $450 to give you the most comfortable seating position you can get on a bike. With the rear rotor, it's not like SRAM where it's 160, 160. This is going to be 160 front. Wait, that's going to be 160 front, 140 rear. So it's a bigger, smaller pattern, whereas SRAM usually is 160, 160. But it is a beautiful bike. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. The bike is absolutely gorgeous. I'm surprised at the weight with all these add-ons as well. You can definitely make this thing lighter. There's multiple ways to make this thing lighter. You can choose a different seat if you want to. You can choose a different bar. You can cut the stack on here. You can run a different stem if you want to. You don't have to run this stem. You can run a carbon fiber stem and slam it. And you can definitely make this thing a beautiful build if you wanted to. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Come on.
TARMAC SL7 Revol Rapide with new DURA on there. Here comes the free buy sound test right now. Very nice. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later.